Good evening and thanks for watching Local 4 News at 10. I'm James Sears. The Quad City community turned out for the world's largest fundraising event against cancer, the annual Relay for Life. That is our top story tonight.
Ubon, Daryl Bennett, Bob Beese, Grace Berry, Dean Bradley.
Our very own Jim Needleman read the names of people affected by cancer in a very powerful presentation at Bettendorf High School. Local 4 News is a proud sponsor of this event. The white and gold bags you see there, made from Luminaria Day, were placed around the track and lit tonight. One survivor says she hopes people will see that there's hope for everyone and that they know they're not alone.
I am an 8-year ovarian cancer survivor, so I know what people are going through when they deal with cancer, and this is a great event to come out and honor those that are going through cancer and remember the ones that have passed away.
All money raised for Relay for Life goes to the American Cancer Society. Now we have some breaking news to share with you tonight. Just into the Local 4 newsroom out of Clinton County. A school bus rolled over this afternoon in Clinton County. It happened at 446 in the 1600 block of 302nd Avenue. That's southwest of Charlotte. The Clinton County Sheriff says multiple occupants on the bus are transported to area hospitals. One was airlifted by chopper. This accident remains under investigation by the Sheriff's Office and Iowa State Patrol. We're still waiting on the number of students involved who were on that bus. We'll continue to follow this story here on Local 4 News and online at ourquadcities.com. And a reminder, if you see news happening, forward it to 4. Download the Our Quad Cities app. It's available on Android and Apple devices, and it's free. You'll find all our stories there, and you can also sign up for breaking news notifications. Also share story ideas and photographs with us as news happens near you. The Iowa legislative session has ended after long debate about tax reform and the state's budget. The most comprehensive tax reform legislation was passed along party lines today by both the House and Senate. Lawmakers were in their third week beyond the 100-day mark at that point. Reaction is pouring in tonight. Senate President Charles Schneider said they aimed high in meeting their goals. Governor Reynolds called the session, quote, one marked by major accomplishments, one that put Iowans first. Democrats, though, voiced frustration. Now, some of the key legislation includes the passage and signing of the fetal heartbeat bill, an energy efficiency programs bill, and comprehensive mental health legislation. Also, the passage of the Future Ready Iowa Act. Illinois lawmakers want to increase penalties on dog owners who can't control their feisty pets. Buddy's Law is named after a Yorkie who was brutally murdered by another dog seen without a leash. Senate members unanimously passed a rule change that will deem owners reckless if their dog kills a pet. If within a year the dog is found unleashed, all the owner's dogs would go to a shelter and possibly up for adoption. They couldn't get a new one for up to 3 years. Dog owners have mixed feelings.
It's a good idea. I think owners should be responsible for taking care of their dogs. They chose to have a dog, so they need to take care of it.
I just worry that we just focus on, oh, we got to take these pets away, versus how do we take these pets away, and is this really a situation that warrants that sort of intervention?
Right now, dog owners with dangerous or threatening dogs can be fined $50 under state law. Dangerous dogs are those that bite a person without justification or are found running at large or behaving in a way that's threatening to someone's safety. The massive Kilauea volcano continues to erupt on Hawaii's Big Island, sending lava into residential neighborhoods and toxic gas into the air. The island of nearly 2,000 has also been rocked by earthquakes, including its most powerful one in over 40 years. CBS News' Carter Evans is there with the latest.
Oh my gosh.
A powerful 6.9 magnitude earthquake struck the Big Island on Friday, the largest in 43 years. Since then, several new eruptive cracks have opened up in the residential community of Leilani Estates.
Crazy.
Each hundreds of yards long, splashing lava into the air and flooding streets. 2 houses have burned so far and thousands evacuated.
The smoke is really getting thick, and you can really smell it in the air.
This part of the Big Island has seen some major lava flows before. This one happened in 1955. It went all the way to the ocean. That smoke back there is where the new eruption is.
Kilauea is the youngest and most active volcano on the Big Island. Just a few miles from the current lava flow at a community meeting, authorities tried to explain the unpredictability of the volcanic cracks.
All of a sudden one opened up, steam started coming out, and a red lava. That's how fast it was happening.
Talmadge Magno, administrator for Hawaii County Civil Defense, says at least 6 active fishers have opened up so far.
You know, we're starting to see a pattern, a kind of a line.
And it could continue happening.
Yes.
And we really don't know how long.
Yes, that's the sad part about it. It could be happening for a long time. Or on the other hand, like I said, mysteriously it could just end.
There is definitely still a lot of volcanic activity here. We felt several earthquakes last night, and water is now becoming an issue. Authorities are urging people to restrict usage as the lava approaches one of the major water mains in the area. Carter Evans, CBS News, Pahoa, Hawaii.
Amazing pictures. Back here at home, the threat of flooding has reached the banks of the Quad Cities. We got an update today from the city of Davenport. Here's a look at South Concord Road there, where water is spilling onto the roadway. The Mississippi River level is currently at 15.5 feet. It's set to cross Thursday at around 17.8 feet. Major flood stage is 18. River Drive will be closed between Iowa and Perry Streets Monday morning for installation of a flood barrier. As of now, South Concord Road between Utah and River Drive is closed. Portions of road near Wapello Avenue, Miller Avenue, and Beiderbecke Drive all closed. Credit Island will be closed by midnight tonight, and the riverfront bike path near Clear Park will be closed sometime tomorrow. Thousands of people celebrated Cinco de Mayo early today with a 5K. It's the largest Cinco de Mayo race in Iowa, put on for a 6th year by Gonzo's Mexican Restaurant in Davenport. Our very own Chief Meteorologist Andy McCrae was the MC. The race benefits the Quad City Autism Center and Autism Research. One racer says she looks forward to this every year.
If you look around, there are people here from every age group, female, male, every ethnicity. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's having a wonderful time. Nobody's thinking about their differences. They're running for a great cause. They're having a great time. They're talking. They're meeting new friends. This is what it should be about.
The QC Autism Center provides education, guidance, and resources to people with autism spectrum disorders, their parents, caregivers, and professionals. Well, a couple hundred people also turned out this morning to help end multiple sclerosis. Our very own Tiffany Lundberg there was on hand for Walk MS at Veterans Memorial Park in Bettendorf. Walk MS Ambassador Katie Gimbel was diagnosed 8 years ago. She says there's no cure for MS, so it's very important to raise money for research. Last year, Walk MS raised $30,000. And our own Jay Kidwell was the MC for the ultimate tailgate party at Jumer's Casino tonight. It's all to benefit Rock Island Athletics. There was a silent and live auction and some fabulous items on hand. Jason Randall sent in a jersey and signed basketball. There was a Cubs Cards weekend in St. Louis and much more. And don't forget to stop by Big Brothers Big Sisters 28th annual plant sale. Local 4 joined volunteers to help unload plants earlier this week. All proceeds from the sale go to Big Brothers Big Sisters mentoring training, helping hundreds of kids in the Quad Cities. The plant sale will continue tomorrow at Unity Point Trinity in Moline from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and at Northwest Bank Tower near North Park Mall in Davenport for all week. Turning to the arts now, the 6th annual Village in Bloom got underway in the village of East Davenport. The festival's theme this year was Life on the Farm and featured all things fine art, including puppet shows, art exhibits, and hip-hop performances, even a petting zoo there. A Village in Bloom's director says it's a great way to honor artists with an event put on by the community for the community.
If art was very important to them, and they were very important to the community, and the community was important to them. So to have a community event every year that reminds us of, you know, some of the people who are no longer with us, like I say, it's a great way to honor their memory.
There were also classroom art sculptures created by schools throughout the Quad Cities. Some cool works right there.
Yeah, I really like that rooster there.
That rooster, that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's a great day to be out, too.
Yeah, today is what I know as a perfect day.